Morning, everybody. It's Martha at Pause Yoga and Fitness. I am back today to work on my hamstrings and glutes and low back. So we're going to be focusing on this area, very gentle stretches all on our, just all on the floor, on your mat or carpet, anywhere that you have the space. We will be using yoga blocks and a strap or a hand towel or belt. Is optional if you need that extra support and working those hamstrings. All right, so we're going to get started. And if you have a bolster, a yoga bolster, you might want to grab that instead of, in addition to the yoga blocks. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. And this is where the bolster would come into play. Or you can sit up on two yoga blocks. Especially if you are really tight in the hamstrings and back and glutes, because sitting like this might not work. You might, have to do this and compensate and kind of slump. Sitting up nice and tall in a cross-legged position might just be really difficult. And that can be easier done if you are higher or sitting up higher on two blocks or a bolster. So we're just going to start with some simple breathing. You can close your eyes, you can gaze down, whatever is comfortable for you. Going to inhale fully through your nose and slowly exhale out of your nose. We'll start with seated cat and cow. So as you inhale, let's gaze up. Arching your back, holding onto your knees as you tug your pelvis and chin. Exhale. Inhale into cow. And exhale, round. Two more. This one. All right, we're going to extend our right leg out. Actually, let's extend both legs out. Your knees can be as bent as you need, sitting up nice and tall. And as you exhale, let's start out by just dynamically, and you can have a wider stance or you can go narrow, as if you're trying to reach something in front, and then right back up. And then exhale, shoulders back, bending from your hips. Keep going. I'm going to unzoom me. Let's take two more. And last one. And then we'll shake out our legs. So you could probably feel how tight you are. You're going to add yoga blocks, or this is where your bolster, maybe a little bit more comfortable on your knees. Let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to exhale one leg and exhale, lift your other. You can stay right here or bending slightly from your hips and maybe moving your hands to your thigh from your hip. And then again, stay here or bend a little bit more, moving your hands to the blocks, shoulders back, exhale, exhale, and then maybe moving below your knee. And then to your shins and calves. Maybe down to your ankles. Exhale, lift. And then can you get to your feet? Oh. One more. All right, ease on up. We're going to remove the blocks. Big inhale, and then exhale, fold. And we're going to hold in this fold. Maybe you might notice just being able to come into this fold a little easier. So what we just did with the block was sort of dynamic yoga stretch or dynamic stretching for the hamstrings. And we're going to add a twist to this. So I want you to take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Maybe you can only, get to your leg, and that's also fine. And then we're going to exhale, right arm up. So if you can send your gaze there, go for it. Breathe. We're going to switch hands here. My back's going to be to you for a second. Exhale, open up. We're going to release out of this. And again, you might notice you're able to come deeper into your fold. Release and come out of it. Nice job, and shake it out. We're gonna take our left ankle over our right thigh. You can always take your foot to the inside of your thigh. We're going to take a forward fold here. And again, you're bending from your hips, your shoulders are back. Ease up. And we're going to take this foot, your left one, to the outside of your right leg. You're going to use your right arm to draw your left thigh in. So you're facing your left thigh, and then you're going to twist looking over your left shoulder. I'm going to come out of it to talk to you, but you stay in it, stay in that twist. Every exhale, drawing your knee in. So you're getting a great stretch through your glute. You might feel this in your back because it's a twist. And we're going to release. We're going to take our right foot now. We're taking our forward fold again from your hips, shoulders back. Trying to keep that nice long back. This knee can be as soft as you need. And let's breathe. And ease out of it into our twist. Easing over your right shoulder. I'll go this way this time. And release. All right, let's make our way into tabletop, hands and knees. We're going to take another cat and cow. Inhale, dropping into cow. And round to cat. Great stretch for your back. Big inhale. Exhale. And one more. All right, we're going to take cat and cows with our hands over towards our right. Cow. Sorry, cat. And cow. And we'll take one more. Good. And then we're going to neutral spine walk as far to your left. Cat and cow. Okay. And then in neutral spine, we're going to just back your right leg, on the ball of your foot, and just a really great opportunity for a nice stretch, especially through your lower leg. You might feel that. And then we'll switch, go to your other leg. And then we're just going to work on mobility through our spine. So as you exhale, we're going to open up right arm, and then we'll go left. Good. One more on each. And then find your way into down dog, tucking your toes, tailbone up. If you're on carpet, just be careful. You can paddle out. Just take one more. And landing back down. And this might be where you grab your yoga blocks again. You're going to take your right leg up and cat as you bring your leg through. So we're going to stretch our hip flexors out. You can bring the blocks up as high as you need, keeping your chest lifted. So getting the front of your hip is going to help a tight backside. And then we're going to make our way into half splits. So if you want to, you can kind of wiggle your foot forward first and toes up. And you can stay right here being, propped up on the blocks. You can come down a little lower all the way. And then you can just allow your body to fold as well. Keep that right hip back. And then again, hands back on the blocks. You're going to take your leg back into tabletop. And then we'll add our stretch on our left side. Lifting that leg, bring your leg through. Again, you can use the blocks at whatever height, keeping your chest lifted. Press forward, breathe. Good. We'll scooch our foot forward into half splits, left hip back. And again, you can kind of pick where you want to go. Step on the blocks, find cat as you take your leg back. We'll come into child's pose. Nice big stretch in your back as you really reach forward, elbows lifted, tailbone back towards your heels. And ease up. We're going to have a seat, getting your legs out in front of you. We're going to lower down. Just easing down. You're going to take your right leg up. You can grab your big toe. This is where you can get your strap, your calf or your hamstring. Shoulder relaxes. We're going to drop our ankle on our left thigh, drawing your left thigh in for pigeon. And then planting your left foot, crossing your right knee, and then taking your knees to the left, gaze right. And then back. Unwind. Left leg up, hamstring stretch. Breathe. We're going to take your ankle over your thigh, draw your right thigh in for pigeon. And dropping in, crossing your knee and knees to your right. And and unwind. And if you need to, final resting, staying right here. Otherwise, and you can hit pause. Otherwise, you're going to press yourself up with me. We're going to end right here. Nice big inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. And last one, big inhale. And release. Let's come into prayer. Closing your eyes or gazing down. Getting connected to your breath and to your heartbeat. Acknowledging yourself for showing up this morning, coming to your mat to take care of you. So you can go off now and take care of those you need to in a stronger, healthier way. Giving thanks for this incredible body that you've been gifted just as it is. And acknowledging yourself for taking the modifications this morning that I gave you. Or making tweaks on your own. So using those blocks, just acknowledging yourself for doing that, and off of your mat as you go about your day today, continue to listen to your body and giving it what it needs. And take one more full inhale. Exhale it out. And from my heart to yours. Thanks, everybody. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here soon. Bye.